Hello, everyone out there in the business world, the trucking world, and the broke world. This is D-Lo with DNA Cargo, discussing the transportation industry and how easy it is to make money in it. So basically, talking to all those people out there who not happy with their current job, would like to make more money, need more free time. There's a lot of things you could do in the transportation industry. And I started out driving 18 wheelers, which y'all probably realized from a previous video. Um, did that for 18 months, didn't make no money. And then I went back to Uber, which is what I'm doing now, making $1,000 a week or more, depending on how much I work. But now I work for myself, you know, pretty much no more corporate America. Ain't got to punch no clock. Ain't got to worry about nobody telling me when to go to lunch. I work when I want, don't when I don't, and keep it moving. So, if you're interested in getting into trucking business, shoot me a message on the comments. Let me know how to get in touch with you, and I'll put you down. I got an unofficial mentoring program already. One of my nephews, I put him in it. His wife put him in it, actually. So, yeah, transportation is very tricky, and it's like any other industry though. It goes up, comes down. Everybody cries about the cost of fuel, and fuel gonna cost. I don't care what you're doing. I mean, you got to spend money to pay for fuel or gas to put in your car to get where you gotta go. So why cry about it? You gotta do it anyway. Keep doing it. You can't stop. You sure ain't gonna stop if you're in transportation because if you ain't rolling, you ain't making no money. So, but yeah, the best thing is to learn the business first. Either go get your CDL, start driving over the road, or get you a job working for Amazon, delivering 130 packages a day. Grueling, but makes enough money to pay your bills, and you learn a lot. The only way you learn about transportation is get in it. You can hear about it, talk about it, read about it, watch about it, but you ain't gonna learn what you really need to know until you in it. And the best way to learn that is to get with somebody who is in it, like D-Lo, the CEO of DNA Cargo. So holla at me, and try not to make the videos too long, but I just want to touch base with y'all on some different subjects. Um, like I said, easiest thing to get into is driving for Uber if you own a car. If you don't own a car, you can rent one, but you gotta have money. I went through that process today because I had some car trouble yesterday. Now I gotta get my car fixed, and I gotta go get another car to drive Uber. It's kind of a nightmare. That's the only bad thing about Uber. If you mess up your car, you just messed up your livelihood. So don't do that. So, but yeah, there's levels to this too. You got to start at the bottom. Once you've been doing it for a year, people start respecting your knowledge level. Once you've been doing it for 2 years, because I got my CDL in November of 2022, so about to be right at 2 years in a minute. So I pretty much know what I'm talking about because I was over the road. I did dedicated. I did truck recovery. That was another whole story. And I mentioned like the three companies that I worked for. The first company was Steven Transport. Ain't too proud to say it because I'm gonna put them on blast right now. All three companies, good or bad. Steven Transport basically promised to pay you $1,000 a week, get your CDL, put you on the road. They did all that. Got my CDL, put me on the road. Guess what? 5 months, I ain't made $1,000 but one time. The one time I made $1,000, I was stuck in Amarillo for 3 days, and they paid me $100 a day because of the detention pay that the transportation industry gets. So then after that 5 months, I went to Covenant, which was pretty chill because I did a dedicated account driving to inside of Texas because of course people that don't know I'm in Dallas, Texas. And for 8 months was in the state of Texas. Never have to left the state, and I was home every weekend. So 1480 a week, pretty good income. But after taxes, I was bringing home 990 a week. I was like, man, there's a lot of people in this business making more money than that. So I went to Prime Inc. and did a lease option, not a lease purchase, because that puts you in the owner operator category, which there's a whole bunch of headaches in that category. Owning your own vehicle, I'll touch that on another video as well. But Prime Inc. was a pretty decent company. There was a lot of people making money in that company because they kind of like stocks. You put your money in and you ain't gonna make no money right away. You might, but you gotta hold on to it and keep going and keep going, and then you eventually find a way how you can start making, $3,000-4,000 a week. But it ain't consistent. So I was there for 4 months. The first 30 days, man, I made $10,000. First 4 weeks, 3,700, 3,300, 2,700, 2,200. But Prime Inc. has a fleet manager that actually dictates your loads to you as a driver. You make more money than a company driver, but less than the owner operator. So you know you're going to make good money. So the fleet manager gives you a load, and he gave me good loads. My fleet manager did for the first 4 weeks. I was making a killing. Never saw no $2,000 check after that fourth week. And that's when the check started going down, $1,200, $900, $100, $385, -100, -700. It was time to go after that. So I left Prime Inc. My last check with them was $1,600. Rented a car, drove back from Springfield, Missouri, and started my own box truck company. Actually, a couple months before that, I'd already started the company, but then I started it in Springfield, Missouri, when I was with Prime Inc. Because they wrote up the company for me and leased a truck to my company and started paying me as a owner operator. But I was a lease operator, not an owner operator. I did have to pay my own fuel, but all I paid was for the truck, fuel, a maintenance fund, and a tire fund. That's it. Nothing else, which ain't bad. But you got to make sure you making $3,000-4,000 a week if you're trying to see a $2,000-3,000 check. Because if you bring in $1,500 to your truck and you got to pay $2,000 to the company for your truck and all your little fees, then you're going to get a negative check like I did. So, deuces on that negative check shit. Excuse my French. But anyway, yeah, I left them 3 companies, man. I learned a lot about the transportation industry and 18-wheelers while I was doing that. Not bad to drive. They're easy to drive. A lot of stupid people out there. So I wanted to get off the road with that anyway. So, and it wasn't making me no money. So I was like, why would I keep doing this? So Uber pays well, but the cargo vans, they make about $300 to $600 a day, whereas box truck can make $500 to $1,000 a day. There ain't no guarantee on none of this. These numbers I'm just throwing out you are potential numbers, not guaranteed numbers, because you dictate what money you're gonna make by how you work in this business. So, but yeah, I'm trying to do a few things and get my T's crossed and my I's dotted, so I can get back out there and start running loads. So, but like I said, I'm open to help people. I'm going to start an unofficial mentorship program free of charge. Just reach out to me in the comment section and say, I need some information. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that, whatever it may be. Just let me know. And I'll explain it to you. I'm also going to be doing business credit and helping people get funding for their business. There's a company that I'm going to be getting pretty much trained and certified. And they're going to be paying me pretty good money to help people like you get money for your business. So, but anyway, I think my internet's acting up. I'm starting to see a little lag in my video. So I'm going to cut this one a little short today. But again, this is D-Lo, the CEO with DNA Cargo. y'all have a wonderful rest of the day.